Hey everyone, welcome to Torchy's Wonderland, the show with everything in Minecraft Hardcore. And we are stuck in a pool. I think we are going to dig up some of this coal down here. Here it is. Now, okay, so we were discussing, uh, among other things, how to do a YouTube video, how to be a YouTuber, because that's what it's all about, really. Is everybody in the world having their own channel and doing their own thing and making lots of money, and that's the American dream, isn't it? I mean, that's really what it's all about. So, I guess it's the British dream too, because you see a lot of British people doing kind of the same thing. And I can't. Okay. So the rules, as it were. Let me just put some dirt. Okay. So the rules are that the first thing, as we've talked about, you don't talk about what you're doing. You just do it, and you talk about something interesting, or maybe, what you had for lunch, something like that. Some special tips and tricks that you know of, or maybe a top 10 list, such as top 10 ways to be a YouTuber. Stuff like that. Excuse me. So, don't talk about what you're doing, and don't talk about, this is the unwritten rule to go with the unknown rule, don't talk about the fact that you're not talking about it. See, so I've violated basically every rule so far, and I definitely have talked about what I'm doing, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lag on this video with the sound because my computer stinks, but that's okay. We're going to get over it. I'm sure that you don't mind if the sound doesn't sync up exactly with the uh, video and so I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. What matters, because we're not, I don't know. I like to have the sound on, the game sounds on, because I think it's a little bit cool to hear what's going on. I do have the subtitles anyway, but so I know it is annoying if the sounds don't sync up exactly. But you're gonna have to deal with it until I get a better computer. And I'm not gonna get a better computer unless you deal with it, subscribe, like the video, and send me some money. So there you go. And I haven't gotten to the point where I'm going to do a kind of a what do you call it when you try to raise money? I can't think of it right now, but I'm not going to go that far yet. I will do some fundraising in the future. If if I get 1 subscriber, maybe. I think I have 3 actually. If I get 1 more subscriber, maybe I'll go all in on this and actually try to make it work. I don't know where my my temple is, but there was a place. Well, I guess no. There's the temple. There's a little cave system, I guess, on this side of the water that I was going to try to check out. I didn't have any torches, so anyway, I think I'm going around in circles. But enough of that. Let's get back to the rules, guys. That's what you're interested in. You want to see the big picture. You don't want to see this little game going on in front of you. Zombie noises? Anyway, it's not about the game. It's about my words. Okay? So, let's find out what's going on here, and here, and here. And, you know, I was thinking about it. I mean, I'm kind of an idiot. I was talking about how dangerous this hole was last time I was in here digging out all that iron. I didn't dig it all out, but um, I didn't even think about just building a wall. That's, you know, that's part of Minecraft, crafting. I could craft a little wall. Do you craft walls or do you build them? I don't know. But I could just craft a little wall and keep the creepers out while I'm doing some work. You know, just put a little wall there. But I didn't think about it. You know, you know, there's always something new to learn, something new to figure out, and I guess that's why the game's so fun. Is that, you know, you can always get better, um, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm getting better at your expense. You've got to watch me figure this stuff out, and that way we can all learn together. Assuming you're watching this, which chances are you're probably not. But, you know, I've got iron. That's all that matters. I'm going to take my iron, and if you don't like it, hey, it's a free country. You don't have to watch. You're not watching anyway, so why would you have to watch it? Okay? I don't have a gun to your head. Alright? But let's get back to our rules. Okay. This is definitely not going to achieve anything. So, boop-a-doop. Do I have a shovel? A shovel might be good. Because Lord knows I ain't finding much without one. As I was saying, that's rule number 1. We're not going to repeat it again. I've said it ad nauseum. You know the first rule, okay? The second rule, oh, there's stuff down here. It's not dark outside, is it? And I don't want to screw up my village. You know, if I explore when it's dark, then all the creepy crawlies come out of the woodwork, and anyway, you know what happens then. The villagers die, everybody dies, and that's the end of the game. And it's not a pretty sight. Alright? We all know, we've all been there when you're exploring a cave, everything's cool, you wake up, or you get back out, you come back above ground, and everybody's dead. It just stinks. So, on that note, I'm going to try to avoid that. Hopefully I'm far enough away from the village that it doesn't matter. But I got a lot of meat to cook. Was I cooking meat somewhere? Probably. I didn't want to do that right now. But I was going to get at least one. So, the second rule, as we said before, is enthusiasm. You gotta have some enthusiasm in this game. You can't just be wandering around, moping around like, oh, do, here I go again. No. You gotta be excited about what you're doing. I think we all understand that. That's what separates the real YouTubers from just the amateurs. You know, you gotta be excited. You gotta be interested. And that's going to be contagious. So, I hope you can hear the excitement in my voice, because it's there. Yes! Way to go! And then, here's the problem though. Rule number 3, sincerity. You have to be a sincere YouTuber. That's right. And so, if you're falsely enthusiastic, I think people understand that. And so, I don't know what's worse, being falsely enthusiastic or not enthusiastic at all. And I guess YouTubers, you know, they get away with it a lot of the time if they're good at it. I mean, a lot of it's acting, okay? There's acting involved here. I don't know. It used to be easier to tell what was gravel and what wasn't. Now it's all kind of the same. It all looks the same. But on that note, so I don't know. Maybe people are genuinely excited and enthusiastic, and they weren't able to express that enthusiasm before, but it was there. But I mean, people. It's possible to pretend to be enthusiastic. That's all I'm saying. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not calling anybody out. But it is possible to just be in a really crappy mood, and there's a lot of monsters somewhere. And you're in a really crappy mood, and then you're trying to do your video every day or whatever you've promised to do, and you just don't feel like it. You feel like staying in bed or just playing video games that aren't involving work, and so I'm gonna assume that it's night. Oh, there's monsters nearby. That's not a good sign. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, okay? It's impossible for someone to be... Oh, did I just open that up? I didn't even notice that. Let's light it up. I mean, it's clear. We're gonna have to light this up and then get very far away from this place for a while. Let all these monsters down here despawn, because there, I'm sure, are a lot of things down there. All the time I've been wasting yakking on about who knows what. What was I talking about anyway? I don't even remember. Wasn't important, I'm sure. But no, actually, everything I say is important. All right. So don't forget it. Anyway, like I was saying, okay, I did sleep the night, so I don't have to worry about something spawning up top, I hope. I mean, I guess it may have in the... Oh, ran out of stuff. Okay. So we know where a cave is, that's for sure. I mean, we knew where other caves were already. In fact, maybe that's what we should do, is go over here and we can check out... hopefully this isn't the same set of monsters, but check out this place. Oh, that's the steps. We keep talking about the steps. We're going to go down here, we're going to carve this all out, connect it up with the temple. Remember that plan? Yeah, that's going to happen. I'm not being sarcastic. It's really going to happen. Hey, why are you telling me I'm just being sarcastic? I resent that a little bit. Because everything I say that I'm going to do, I'm legitimately planning to do. I hope you understand that. And this isn't just some pipe dream of mine. This is dangerous. I hear things, and I'm worried about things. And this guy may be the first guy that I've ever fought. And he is dead. And where are the creepers that are creeping up behind me? I'm a little paranoid, okay? When you start out, you don't have any enchantments, any blast protection. It's okay to be paranoid, alright? Because it's going to happen. Because it should happen, because there's freaking death everywhere. Man, I mean, I can't stand it. There's so much death everywhere. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And I hope you understand, hey, this is a little bit cleared out. Okay, so, anyway, excitement. That's what I'm talking about. Excitement in your voice, legitimate honest to God excitement, and it helps if actually exciting things are happening at the same time. I mean, you can't make everything as exciting as everything else. I mean, just from the tone of your voice. I mean, we all know that, right? I mean, so hey, we hit a dead end. This is perfect. We can carve all this out, get all the mines, and I'm sure there are more tunnels down here, and they probably link up with those other monsters that we were hearing before. So I guess what I'm trying to say in a very roundabout type way is that just be yourself, man. Just live your life and don't do anything just because somebody tells you to do it, right? Unless they've got a gun to your head, and then it might be a good idea until you figure things out. Unless you know for sure that hey, it's okay. I don't think this guy's gonna shoot me. You know, I'm gonna take that chance. And I'm not telling you to do anything dangerous. I am definitely not taking responsibility for any stupid things that people do who are not me. You got to deal with the man in the mirror, guy. You are your own worst enemy, is what I'm trying to tell you here. That's really the lesson. Watch yourself, because you're your own worst enemy. And there's nothing worse than yourself. How's that for a life tip there, huh? I think, okay, I was a little bit concerned that that we weren't gonna find anything. I mean, I'm not concerned. I know that we're gonna find stuff, but I'm not sure exactly where those things are gonna be, because they don't seem to be in this little area here. So I think there was another place, maybe, but we're not done yet. Look, there's still some stuff to mine, and we are not at all done with this little cave system that we got going here. Yeah, it's pretty neat, all this stuff that doesn't go anywhere. So, anyway, that's my rant for today, and I know you're thinking it wasn't really much of a rant, was it? I mean, it was just kind of stating the obvious, and then stating the obvious some more in a different way, and then maybe a little bit of obviousness to go on top of that. But, you know, if you don't have the obvious, I mean, what do you have? I mean, sometimes you got to state the obvious because nobody's stating it, you know? Sometimes people are just stating just random, non-obvious stuff, and you don't know if that stuff's true. I mean, if it's not obvious, then it could be completely false. If it's obvious, that means it's true. So what I'm doing is I'm telling you the truth, and you know it because it sounds right, alright? Yeah. So if it don't sound right, maybe it's not. But if it makes sense, I mean, I've obviously, and then this is obviously the key word for today is obvious, because obviously, not everything that's obvious needs to be stated. Like the sky is blue, perhaps, or there's Martians on Mars. Everybody knows that. That kind of stuff probably goes without saying. But you know what I'm saying. Sometimes things aren't obvious and they do need to be said. I'm not saying that you don't ever need to state something that's not obvious. I know it kind of sounded like I just burped. Excuse me. I know it sounded like I was possibly trying to say something like that. Did I just already did that. Why am I doing that again? I was having like little furnaces everywhere cooking stuff, and then I'll just like maybe far in the future I'll be like wandering through here again and say, hey, wait a minute, there is some stuff, some iron. Yeah. I need more pickaxes, and it's okay. Um, it's okay to need things. You know, you don't have to do everything by yourself. Okay? I want to help you guys, alright? I know you're not here to get help, but somebody out there who's listening or not listening, and well, that was a decidedly. What is that up there? Oh, is that just plants? So what? Wait a minute. Boop. Okay. You know, you're trying to spout words of wisdom, and something happens. It just knocks you right out of your focus. And you know what I'm gonna do? I don't care. I know I'm out of time. I know I'm out of time, but I don't care. I'm gonna stairway to heaven right here. Yeah, you were wondering this is gonna happen. I am gonna 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna get the diamonds and win all the toys and just, what am I doing? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm done just messing around. 1, 2. Okay, here's a problem because I like to count this out. I guess I'm going to try to do it without counting, and still talk about something else at the same time. This is like, oh, it's one of those things with all the water. Okay. Well, the good thing is there aren't usually monsters in those things. Do monsters spawn? They spawn in water, don't they? I don't know. You don't usually see monsters in those little underground pool things. And it doesn't look like there's anything down there now. But what I was trying to say is be yourself. Boy, Robin Williams as the genie was great, wasn't he? I mean, he's just awesome. And on that note, I think I do need to quit. We have lots to explore. Maybe I need to go to sleep again. I do. It was dark upstairs. Oh my God. I hope we're not underneath the village and everybody's dead. That stinks when that happens. But we did get some lapis lazuli, and on that note, I'm gonna see you next time, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Bye.